Hey everyone, it's Perth, or you can call me PerthyReads, and this is my YouTube channel. Okay, so because it's my first video ever on this channel, I have decided that we're going to do the BookTube Newbie Tag. So I have all the questions written down here in my Minecraft book here. So I have all the questions written down. So if you see me looking down, that is what I'm doing, okay? Okay, let's get right into it. So number one is, why did I start this channel? And the main reason why was because I was really wanting to dip my feet into content creation. Because I have been on YouTube for a very long time watching, but content creation has always been something that's tickled my fancy. And honestly, I just have a big passion for reading, and I have a lot of thoughts to share on the books that I'm reading. I post a lot on like book sharing platforms, book review sites. I'm on 5 different sites right now. So I always like to give my opinion about books, and now I finally have a space where I can do it. So number 2 is, what can I bring to BookTube? And this question was honestly really hard for me to answer. So close to the top, I was like looking at this, I'm like, I'm getting stumped from question 2. This is not going well for me, but I thought I would use this question as an opportunity to tell you a little bit more about myself. So I'm a 19-year-old queer trans man.
This is my voice pre-T.
Who has noticed, at least in this current climate, that it's kind of going downhill. And I think a lot of us are feeling unsafe. So I was hoping, at least in this current climate, for a place in the corner of the internet where we can all chill and it be a fun, relaxing, no hate-filled zone where we can all just talk and laugh and be friends. That's honestly the biggest reason why I want a community full of people where it doesn't even have to be big. A small little community, just a tight-knit group that loves to read. And I don't know if I would be changing the BookTube game by doing all these innovative ideas, but I will be trying different things and seeing what sticks for me personally and what people like. I'm gonna be taking all feedback into account, so I know what to do for next time. Yeah, so participating in challenges, I don't know, TBR jars, fun things like that. I'm gonna come up with some cool stuff. Let me know if there's anything you would like to see, and I'll keep it in mind. I also bring a cat as well, so you get that too. Number 3 is, what am I most excited about? So I touched a little bit about this in the question before, but I'm most excited about the community aspect of BookTube, because honestly, from the little while I've been in here not creating content, just kind of exploring other creators, it's just been such a friendly and joyful experience that I'm like, I need to get in on that. I need to get some of that joy for myself. I honestly, if I can get a little personal real quick, I don't have many friends to talk to about books and my love for reading. I feel like this is really the only place where I can really geek out about books. So yeah, making friends, having a community, and just to share my love of reading with everyone. So question 4 is, why do I love reading? And my answer is because it helps you build understanding for situations that you would not normally think to put yourself in. I like reading about different cultures, different ideas, crazy, like, mind-boggling, like, why would you even do this type stuff? So I like the crazy, like, losing myself in a book and really, like, putting myself in their shoes and seeing what I do, like, just really going through all the roller coasters of emotions. That is my favorite part about a book. Just going through the whirlwind of emotions that just overcome you. That is my favorite part of reading. So number 5 is, what book or series got me into reading? And unfortunately, my answer will have to be the HP series by She Who Will Not Be Named. We do not support her on this channel here. But I do have fond memories of my 6th grade teacher, Miss Michaud, reading us the Harry Potter books, and me skipping ahead and falling in love with it, and reading the whole series in 6th grade, and just, like, feeling like my life had been changed, you know? That she as a teacher really pushed me in my love for reading, and so I'm really thankful for her as a teacher. I read To Kill a Mockingbird in 7th grade, which started my love for classics, and then The Catcher in the Rye in 9th grade, which I just really liked the main character, Holden Caulfield, which is kind of an unpopular opinion. Many people think he's unlikable, but reading that in 9th grade set me on my path of my love for reading. Yeah, and I haven't been alive for long, so I still have many more books to go, but yeah, those are my books that got me into reading. So the 6th question is, what would I ask my favorite booktubers? And honestly, what I would mainly ask is time management. Like, how are you finding time to be editing your videos while also reading and, like, having side things on, you know, like, how do you have the time to do it all? Because I struggle with time management a lot. So I feel like I just wonder how everyone fits everything in to their days. And also the aesthetics of, like, I'm gonna pour my coffee and it's gonna be really aesthetic, and I'm gonna have all this beautiful editing, and I'm like, how do you do it? I want to know. Yeah, that's my answer. Number 7 is, what challenges do I think I'll be facing? And the main challenges, I think, will be some editing challenges, just the learning curve of not knowing what to do exactly just yet. I mean, this is me figuring it out, so guys, this is my trial. Let me know what you think so far, but I'll be working on it. And also, challenges is filming space. I really only have room on my bed I have a tiny room, not very big, so I don't really have much space to film, but yeah. Number 8 is when did I start reading, and it was at a very young age. I mean, it started back when I was in kindergarten being asked to read. I loved to read. I loved English and everything to do with that. So I took to it at a very young age, and I kind of stopped for a little bit in there. I mean, like one-off books sometimes, but I think in my teenage years I started to get back into it, which I'm very thankful for. The 9th question is, where do I read? And I read right here on my bed. I read outside, under the tree in my front yard. I read at the library, really whenever I can. I like a lot of digital books on my phone, so I read on my phone quite a bit. I read on my Kobo, so I take that pretty much everywhere. I'm always bringing a book with me. I like to read wherever I can. Does that mean I'll always pick it up? No, but it's always good to have the option. And the final question is, what does my collection look like? And I don't have that big of a collection. My problem is buying the books at Goodwill or for like a deal at like the library, and then they sit unread on my shelf for a while, especially classics. I find that I kind of just add them onto my shelf and they never really get off of them, or they're never read. So I have a bookshelf in my room here in front of me. I have a bookshelf in the back room over there that has all my Stephen King books and all my other books, but a lot of them are unread, so I need to get on that. All right, that was the last question. So we're done. This is the end of the video. Thank you for coming and joining me for my first ever video on this channel. If you want to support me and you like what you see, give me a like, subscribe, comment, let me know a little bit about yourself. I'd be happy to get to know you. And be on the lookout for some stuff coming up. But thank you, and peace, love, bye-bye.